How's it going, guys? Welcome to STACT Event Manager. This is lesson 3.3, setting up an event's registration and managing participants. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we need to do when setting up registration is find an event that we want to set up registration for. So click on My Events and then find the event that you would like to set up the registration for. So now that you're on the event that you're ready to set up, just scroll down to the bottom in the section that says athlete registrations not activated. So what we want to do is activate that. In order to do that, click on settings and then follow the fields. Would you like to activate the athlete registrations in the STACT app? We'll say yes. Click next. Select the date that you want to open up the registration. We'll say Wednesday the 1st. Click next. And then select the day that you want to close the registration. We'll say Friday the 3rd. Click next. And then choose which currency you'd like to use. Let's use USD. What percentage of the service fee will the athlete be paying for? By default, we set it to 100%, but you can change that at any time. Click next. And optional, what background color do you want to use for the iframe on your website? This code here is all for white. If you have another code for a unique color that you want to add, you can enter it here. Okay, now that we've opened up registration, we're going to have you set the different fields that the athletes will fill out. Scroll back down to athlete registrations, which now says opened. Click on form fields. You can choose to ask for the t-shirt size, full address and phone number, emergency contact information, sponsors information, if they ride for a specific bike brand, and if they have a specific transponder that they use. Is the athlete on a team that they need to specify? So now that you've set all the form fields, let's go set the prices. Scroll back down and click on prices. You'll see each of your divisions will appear here, and it's really simple. All you need to do is click on a division, make sure it's highlighted, enter the price above, we'll say $55, and if there's a maximum number of entries that you'll accept. So for this case, we'll say that there are 16 maximum entries, and you can click edit. And now you'll see that the price and the limited number of athletes has been applied. You can do the same thing for the next division. Click on it, choose the price, we'll say this is $50, and there's no maximum number of entries. You want as many athletes as possible. You also have the option to delay a charge, which means the athletes can sign up, but they won't be paid until you approve them. So if you want that option, just click the delayed charge option and click edit. And as you can see, everything has been applied below. You can change this information at any time. You also have the option to set up discounts. So let's set up one now. Scroll back down to athlete registrations and click on discounts. This is where all the different discounts will populate. As you can see, there's none here right now, so let's add one. Click on the plus button in the top right corner. Choose the type of discount that it is. Right now we only have early bird, but we'll add other ones per request. Click next. And choose whether you want to activate this discount on the same day that registration opens. If yes, click yes. If no, we'll have you set the date. And if it's an early bird, we're going to say that it'll open up a few days before the event. We'll click next. And then we'll ask you the same question. Does the discount end on the same date as when the registration closes? For this case, since it's an early bird, we're going to say no. And then we'll choose the date that it ends. So it's only a 2-day early bird. And we'll click next. Here's where you choose the percentage of the discount that you'd like to give. Just enter the value. We'll say 20%. And then make sure you give the discount a name that you can remember it by. We'll call it EB 20%. Next. If you need to make any edits on your discounts, just simply click on it and click edit, and we'll take you through all the fields again and you can make the necessary changes. So that's all there is for setting up registration. Your athletes can now find the event in the STACT Fan app, or they can go to the website. The easiest way to go to the web registration is to scroll all the way to the bottom of the event page. You can click on Event Data, and then click on URL to web registration. We've copied the URL to your clipboard, so if you open up a browser and paste that, it will take you directly to the event. So we'll paste. And as you can see, now we're on the web registration form. Your divisions are here and their prices are set. The athletes can fill out their info and they can pay through Stripe. So that's all there is for this video. Tune into lesson 3.3 part B, and we'll teach you how to manage participants. We'll see you there.